kind of look at these then, buddy, okay? So the left-hand one was your before. Again, setup-wise was good. Everything in the backswing now is designed for you to kind of move in this direction to your right, left as we look. So you kind of move there now to the top. Then as you start down, you try to move to the left now, because the club is coming down fast this way, your body's going to pop up this way, and you get this sort of like popping up sensation. As you're coming to impact, you're extending a bit too early. That hip's coming forward, the knees are sort of pushing towards the golf ball. The body kind of stops. That's almost impact. The ball's about to blur there, and your hands are kind of back here, which is just that flip, creates a hook. The way you stop the hook is by pushing the arms up and finishing kind of with this sort of high left elbow position. You do it too much, you top it, okay? So if we look at that impact position there where you got to, that's basically impact there, okay? Hands behind the golf ball. This one here now, as you move, you sort of swing into sort of 2/3, 3/4 the backswing here now, and then as you continue that turn, you can see yourself move into the target. Now, I'd say this is probably a little bit more than ideal, but I'd rather you practice too much, because then when it comes in the golf ball, there's your impact position. That's a very different kind of impact position there now. Yeah. Knees moved into target rather than out the golf ball. You can see the right foot, the heel's kind of rolling in, whereas that one, then the foot's just gone up forward, yeah? So rather than getting this sort of that movement, we want to try and get the first one to kind of this way, hip, and then when the hips go forward, the club falls behind, you get on the inside, your hands flip, it's left all day. And if you've got that hook in your game, tends till you hook it, you know, the next few shots you're going to try and do something to not hook it, and that'll unfortunately be the top, okay? So, and as you swing through the ball there, now you've moved left, now from here we extend up out the shot. You'll find a few shots when you move left, you'll just step in that direction because you're used to kind of keep going left, yeah? You don't need to, but that'll just come with a bit of practice and sort of being aware of your own kind of movements in terms of your body, okay? Then we set the golf ball. I would say it just about, there's sort of a movement there as you're sort of completing the backswing, okay?
Did you show it earlier?
Yeah, a little bit, okay? But I don't think at the moment now it's not, it's certainly in a position where it's acceptable up to about a 5 iron or a 6 iron or a 4 iron, okay? As you go into hybrid, it's not quite there enough, okay? Hence the reason why I get a bit more drawing, okay? And again, we're going to push it through bit by bit by bit per club. Obviously, as the clubs get longer, if you're doing it nothing at all, you can get away with about 7 or 8 iron. If you're doing it a little bit, your 5 and 6 are okay. If you do it a bit more, your hybrid's going to be better, okay? So it's just being aware of where that movement goes as you practice it, okay? I would say that there is a little bit there. You see the shadow kind of moving a little bit as the club is kind of sort of setting the top of the backswing. As you come back to the golf ball, that impact position is, well, frame too far, is better. Too quick for me. There you go. Just about to sit there. There.
See the arms,
yeah, the arms are sort of extended. No, the hands are now more in a better position. If we sort of look at those two positions there, your right foot is moving, and we can see sort of the white of your shoe there. That for me now is movement through the ball, and then we extend it through the shot there, okay, and feeling kind of nice and sort of tall and extended after the shot. So you're not moving into the shot as you're hitting it. You've moved there before you hit it, and then you extend up. Sure. So the shoulder kind of moves up and out of the shot to extend that club over your left shoulder, yeah? But that movement has to happen to the left. If it doesn't, you're hanging back and you're just flipping it, yeah? And again, you'll get good at flipping it, but as the club gets longer and the pressure gets a little bit more difficult with the hole getting tighter, or there's trouble left, or pressure in the comp with your mates, or whatever it may be, that tension level increases, the body's not moving as freely, the hands sort of stop a little bit, and then that control of that club. And yeah, really, why make the game harder? Why have to sort of rely on sort of a timing of a flick when you can just move better and allow your hands to do what they want to do, just 100%, yeah? So it's getting that movement there, as I said, you're practicing this kind of up the top as you complete your backswing. I would say that is enough there. You go a little bit more. Not massively, but I mean just a bit more than we want to, okay? Obviously, when you hit the golf ball, you don't go anywhere near as much as that, hence why I'm not too unhappy with you practicing that movement, because you'll start getting that movement into your game with the swing, okay? So you're starting to move your body now, and there's no kind of movement back on. This is a practice swing, yes, but it's still got a bit of speed. This is the blur in your hand. There's still some speed there, okay? There's no movement back and away from that ball, is there at all? You're moving into that golf ball, whereas this one here now, as you're coming down, so whoop, your head's going to go up and back away, and just if your hands are there at impact, he's going left, mate. Okay, buddy, make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, some really good shots. Again, the hybrid, yeah, probably a bit hooky, just not quite moving there as much as we probably want to. But again, that's going to come with a bit of practice. As I say, you can do that at home just with a shadow or a reflection in the mirror, just sort of stand there, just sort of, I think you're doing a couple with the club across your shoulders, you can sort of see yourself doing that movement there, just getting almost like a bounce and a rhythm going to it, yeah? You sort of turn, you complete the turn with the right shoulder almost falling down this way, not kind of here, and then that way.
Yeah. No, cool.
Cool, okay, mate. Good stuff. Right, have a couple morning, buddy.